My name is Dominic Kinsler. I'm private first class. My job is 11 Bravo, which is an infantryman. And as an infantryman, my job is to pretty much fight the country's enemies on the battlefield. What inspired me to join the Army was, ever since I was young, I always wanted to be a soldier, serve my country in some capacity. I wanted something with some real purpose in it. That's kind of what drove me to go to a recruiter. My favorite part of my job and the most fulfilling part of my job is when I get to go out and actually conduct training and get to apply the skills that I was taught during my basic training, my AIT portion, and get to further grow and develop the skills that make up an infantryman. Just about anyone with the right attitude can be an infantryman. Personally, growing up, I was not the athlete, I was not the jock, I was not the quarterback. Prior to enlisting, I barely ran 2 miles. I think I joined with like an 18-minute 2-mile pace, like nothing great. By the end of basic training, I was running like a 7-minute flat for a mile. As far as what type of person can make it in the infantry, it all comes down to really your own personal character and your moral fortitude of, is this what you really want? Is this what you really want to be a part of? I guess as far as like when training came down to it, there was never really a time where I ever felt like this is impossible. When you get out of basic training and you're still gonna get pushed doing all kinds of things that at the time you didn't think it's, difficult, but when you look back on what you've already been through, it's nothing new, and you kind of just develop that like mental callus to it. If you just put in the effort, you'll get there. Just every day I wake up and I'm doing the job that I always wanted to do. Every day I feel like, even when it's a boring day, I'm working towards my purpose, which was to serve my country. Even on the days when I'm not doing my job, when I'm not on the field training or anything like that, even if it's taking care of the duties that aren't as glamorous or enjoyable, it's still in the end leading towards the same common goal. I see myself doing a full 20 years in the military. As far as if it's just as infantry, I'm not really sure. I'd love to do it the rest of my career as an infantryman. I tell plenty of people that I know that this one job just isn't it. This isn't the entire military. I'd say it's one of the most important jobs in the military, but every job in the military has its purpose, has its place. And as far as where I'm concerned with it, as long as I'm serving, I'm probably going to be happy.